Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we doing tonight? So true, dude. Dusseldorf Warriors peak. We're gonna be playing some Mario Kart for a little bit. Just kind of a more chill, laid-back stream tonight. Just have a good time. So, yeah, let's get going, shall we? We love Dusseldorf Wario. Hell yeah, Mr. Brad. Hell yeah. We're so back. We're so back. No, we're not doing multiplayer today. So how is everybody doing today? How are we all doing? Very excited to be playing some Mario Kart for a little bit. Also glad that I got around to actually updating the thumbnail. I've been meaning to do that for a little bit, but I don't know, I got lazy and I just never got around to fixing it. We got 2 peak tracks. Not much, Mr. Brad. Just doing this tonight. And that's about it. What about you? What's been up with you? Damn it. The one track I didn't want. I gotta be honest, this is one of my least favorite tracks. It's probably my least favorite in Double Dash. Dude, that's based. I haven't had White Castle since I worked the night shift. I haven't had it in a long time. White Castle sounds good. Whee! This is so fun. Let's go! Okay. Man, Mario Kart's always fun. It's a very safe bet that I'm gonna have a good time on it. How's it going? How's it going, man? We're just playing some Mario Kart today. Very good time. Having a great time over here. Ooh, close race, close race. Yeah, he's a Koopa. I don't believe I said he was a turtle, did I? Oh my god. We got a Kino track. Please. Please. Well, technically, he's just King of the Koopas. Some sort of reptilian. Yeah. This is real people online. We're just playing the worldwide online lobby. And of course, you see up there, we got the friendship poster. I'm not gonna argue that with you, you know? I mean, I could easily classify Bowser as a dragon, but where's his wings? Don't dragons need wings? Damn it! Who the fuck picked a tour course over Double Dash? Like that is a legitimate question. Who would do that and why? Not this time, Black Yoshi. But Mario, please. Ah! You know, I kind of deserve that one. Yeah! You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. I guess that is a point to be made. In Chinese mythology, dragons do not have wings. I don't know though. Whenever I think of dragon, I think, you know, a winged beast, like a large winged reptile. So, Fox McCloud's gonna be in the new Mario movie. That is kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. I'm so excited. You know, if there's one thing I'd tell Nintendo to add to the thing, all I'd say is, Nintendo, for the love of God, please take Captain Falcon's bloated corpse off life support, put him in the fucking movie. F-Zero has done nothing for the past 20 years. Unironically, like, it has been 20 years since we've gotten anything F-Zero. Like, if you actually think about it, like, I mean, in the West, we haven't really had anything since 2003, 2004. But, like, in Japan, you see, in Japan, Dasebayo, um, I mean, they got one last game. They got F-Zero Climax, which I have a copy of. That game is really fucking expensive now, and I got a physical copy of it for like $100. Actually, no, I ended up getting it for 80 because I bartered with the guy. Or, not bartered, but I negotiated. Wasted Mushroom Award. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I got another weird take on Mario. I love the Super Show. I wish that they would do more with, like, the Super Show-esque stuff. Motherfucker! Well, I guess that's it. It was nice being in the lead for a little bit. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. That is okay. That is okay. We will take it. That was terrible. Awful. That was horrendous. Eviscerate that man now! Stop picking fucking tour courses. Nobody wants to play them. But yeah, I mean, okay, we got what we wanted. Got what I asked for, award. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I wish that Nintendo would do a little bit more with, like, some of the IPs that they've just abandoned. Like, for example, hell, let's look in this game, a character in this game. Wario. He's in the base roster, so we aren't even talking about DLC. What have they done with Wario in the past, I don't know, 18 years outside of WarioWare? Nothing. He's been a spin-off Mario character. I wish that Nintendo would give him his, like, series back. Wario Land was peak. Unironically, I want to play Wario Land at some point soon. Because that game's fucking awesome. Specifically, Wario Land 2 and 3, they're pretty good. I'm surprised that 2 isn't on any of, like, Nintendo's online services. Like, I figured that would have come to Game Boy Online before 3, but I don't know. I suppose not. A red shell in ninth place. Bros, I feel like Charlie Brown. I gotta rock. No, that's the type of shit this game throws at me. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, what did you get? I got a bullet bill. I got a star. I got a rock in 12th place. No! That was our fault. We have no one to blame but ourselves there. Second? Yes! Damn, we really clutched it there at the end. Okay. I'd be down to play battle mode if the battle mode was better. Something I wish Nintendo would bring back. And this has kind of been a trend. It's been a downward trend since Mario Kart Wii. The Battle Royale type battle mode is just gone. DS was the last one to have a true and honest battle mode for Mario Kart. And ever since, they really have just kind of stuck to the Wii formula of, you know, how many points can you get in a 3-minute time limit. Meanwhile, for me, I much prefer it if it's, you know, a very tactical game of cat and mouse. Like for balloon battle, let's just say. Like, I don't even mind the countdown timer. It's more so just like balloon battle. They kind of ruined it after DS. Man, speaking of, now that's a game I'd like to do. Mario Kart DS's mission mode. You know what? We can actually start that tonight. Maybe. Here, we'll see where we're at. Actually, I don't know. I kind of think I want to... That is something to think about. Because here's the thing. I love playing Mario Kart Online. It does not get boring to me. You know, it's literal endless fun. But no, the thing about it is... for Mario Kart's mission mode, that I want to, you know, not lump in as just a part of, like, Mario Kart Fridays or whatever. I want to, like, actually dedicate some time to it. Give it the proper respect it deserves. Yes! Ah! But yeah, no, I'd be down to do Mario Kart DS's mission mode on stream one day. The thing about it is with that, though, that's kind of just like, it's not a multiple stream thing. Like, give me a good, like, 2-hour long stream and we could like knock that out entirely. What did that hit? Man, mission mode, like, here's the thing. And I don't know if this could be considered kind of a more pessimistic view of it. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, there goes the race. But no, like, I have a point to be made about, like, mission mode and stuff. And honestly, I mean, I guess this goes for Nintendo as a whole. I love Nintendo. I wouldn't be dressed up as fucking Mario if I was just like, no, I hate Nintendo. Like, no. Nintendo's great. But the problem is, a lot of the people who were around back in the day, who designed a lot of the coolest features, they're no longer in the positions that they once were there. I mean, keep in mind, Mario Kart World. Let's talk about Mario Kart World for a minute. Now, of course, I haven't fully played Mario Kart World. I've played it here or there, but I don't know. Like, keep in mind, this game that I'm playing now is 12 years old. Personally, I think it looks better. And as an overall package, it's kind of a better game than World, but no, the thing about World is they tried in a way. There's a point to be made about what Nintendo's weird strategy is now. Oh shit, Moonview Highway, I wanted to play this earlier. But anyway, no, there's a point to be made with the strategy that they're taking now. And I mentioned this during... This was a long time ago. Nintendo now, while not doing the best job at it, what they're trying to do with the Switch 2 era is they're trying to move away from the more sanitized Nintendo in a way, but at the same time they don't want to let go. They don't want to fully commit to it. So it's these little baby steps, like, oh, we're going to redesign stuff from the new Super Mario Brothers era. We're going to, oh, look, we're giving you an open world in Mario Kart. Ah, it's crazy. But no, I mean, that's really the thing about it. It's the argument of soul versus forced soul. And the thing about it is, like, I feel like a lot of the wacky moves that Nintendo's pulling these days with their game design, some of them pay off. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza, that was an absolute gem of a game. I had a great time with it. And honestly, off-stream, I've been going back to 100% it. It's been a wonderful time. But, like, simultaneously, it's like they're trying to recapture the weirdness, the genuine, like, growing pains of the GameCube era. But they don't want to fully commit to it because they want to be the Disney of gaming. And I understand that, Disney, look at them. They have the biggest monopoly on entertainment. They are the go-to guys outside of Warner Brothers, and look at Warner Brothers now. Where are they at? They're gone. Warner Brothers is gone. Like, now it's owned by Paramount. So it's like they want to commit to the whole, wacky and weird bit of making Mario new and fresh. But at the same time, it's not really there. Not because, I don't think Nintendo's capable of it. I absolutely think they are. It's more so they're wanting to drive fast, but they don't want to put their foot on the accelerator. Like, they're just tiptoeing that accelerator, making it just a little bit fast. It's like when you're in your car. You could slam on the gas and go 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds. But nobody does that. Nobody does that. So they want to slowly inch back into there. They don't want to leave their comfort zone, do something off the wall wacky. They want to play it safe, and that's a very, very smart move. But even still, it's like As a Nintendo fan, what I want, and Nintendo's not going to listen to me. I mean, hey, they've ignored my emails and my calls. No. All jokes aside, though, it's more so just like... Hold on. Why is this Mario moved? Oh. Well, that's wonderful. One of my Toy Biz Marios, his arm joint gave out. Sad. Oh well. I mean, it looks good, so it's fine. But no, the thing about it, it's like... They are so scared of embracing weirdness that it kind of comes across as ingenuine. It's not like the genuine, we're going to try this. It may not work, but you know what? At least we tried. That attitude of the GameCube era is really what made it special. And it feels like they're trying to recapture that in the modern day with, oh, we're going to give you open world Mario Kart. We're going to... Hey, look at Mario now. He looks like he does in the 2D art. Isn't that wacky? Isn't that crazy? You're not getting ahead of me, pal. What did I tell you? All 3 times on fucking Luigi. Sorry, pal. And he's just a better racer than me. But even still, no, the thing about it, it's just, it's soul versus force soul, and I feel like before Nintendo can truly move on from the sterilized era, which I'm not sure they're capable of, quite frankly, it's more so just that they gotta fully commit. And you can kind of see a weird dichotomy. Because look, you have the Nintendo crew of developers, and a lot of their games are very safe, very, it's like, we may bore you, but we'll never shock you. It's that kind of attitude. But, I mean, look at the movie crew. For fuck's sake, Fox McCloud is in the Mario movie, which is awesome, Star Fox has been a pretty dead series since, let's be honest here, the 2000s. Like, yeah, there was Star Fox Zero in, 2015, but that sucked, so... Who wants to talk about that? Nobody. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Yeah! But I mean, there's just something to be said about it. Like, look at the dichotomy. On the game development side, it's very sterilized, which it's kind of funny. It's kind of there's a bitter irony to this. Because keep in mind, on Nintendo's side, the guy working with them is Miyamoto himself. And the reason why that's ironic is because with all of the Mario RPGs in the 2010s, he is the one who kind of screwed everything up. And I love Miyamoto, His work has clearly left an impact on billions. But even still, it's like, when you bluntly think about it, and you look into the details, it's like, yeah, Miyamoto kind of fucked over Mario RPGs for a bit there, because he's like, we don't want any original characters, we just want to have Toad NPCs, and yeah, that's it. You get one wacky character that will only appear in this game ever. Like, that's the reason we got the Origami King, that's the reason we got where we were with Mario and, or Paper Mario. And hell, even Mario and Luigi to an extent, like, after Dream Team, you got a reference here or there, but it wasn't too weird. I don't know. I guess the point of this rant is more so just, I don't know. Nintendo's been making some weird decisions lately. I just hope that when push comes to shove, they can, like, I don't know, properly pull off the soul that me and many other Zoomers are looking for in their games. I mean, that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's like, nobody wants slop. We want soul in our games. And I don't know. Nintendo kind of has this weird half-measure approach to getting fully weird and soulful with it. Unlike how they were in the past, where, you know, they took risks. Some didn't work out, but, you know, like, at the end of the day, it left a lasting impact. And, like, honestly, right now is the best time to do it. They are at the top of their game. I mean, look, your user base is a bunch of Switch users. Yeah, Switch 2 isn't doing as well as it could right now, but that's because of the economy's in fucking shambles. Like, let's be honest here, that's the reason. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is on that front. But it's like, out of any time to get weird and wacky with it, it would be right now. Now is the time. Because here's the thing. Nintendo being at the top of the food chain is not something that happens often. Like, that is a very rare instance. So, I don't know. It would be nice for Nintendo to do some cool stuff. Because here's the thing. For better or worse, I am rooting for Nintendo. Speaking of weird decisions, have you all heard about what they did with Mario Wonder? They recast the talking flower. Yeah, you know, the main character of Mario Wonder, the main side character, yeah, they just recast him. Because they needed a few more lines, and I guess instead of, you know, well, they had him in recording lines for the toy.
What's the moon doing?
I don't know.
Want to chat?
Yeah, well, let's chat about you, Mr. Flower. But yeah, they changed his voice actor. I don't know who it is in the new one. Oh, I know. It sounds worse. You see, that's really what the problem comes down to. It's more so like Nintendo can make a bunch of right moves in a row, which is rare nowadays, but let's say for the sake of argument they do. But then out of nowhere, they'll backpedal and then go to the left, and it's like it's not straight forward or back. It's always back and to the left, back and to the right. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Because, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want Nintendo to succeed. Me having my complaints about Nintendo is not... It's not, you know, oh, I hate Nintendo. I want them to go the way of Sega. Because that's just stupid. And, I mean, there is a elephant mushroom in the room... That being the voice actor situation, you know. As you can tell, I take the Mario bit seriously, you know. I dress like this. I talk like this. And I act a certain way. But then they change the voice actor to somebody who doesn't even sound like a Mario. And it's crazy. And here's the thing with that. You can't even use the argument that the Muppet fans are using with Kermit, because, you know, Kermit doesn't sound right either. And I know that's a weird segue to make, but I was watching a video on it, and there were people being like, oh, you just need to give Matt Vogel a chance. And, you know, Matt Vogel, he's worked with, you know, the Henson Company for years, and he knows what he's doing. But the voice, it's just not it. And I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like, people want to make excuses for poor vocal performance, and they're like, well, you know, you're not a company man, and it's like, well, yeah, no, I'm not, but ooh, that was fucking smooth. Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, there are people. It's just, you know, I want my slop at any cost. I don't care how bad the voice acting sounds. I don't care because a big name company told me to like it. I will like it to the ends of the earth. And I don't know. It's kind of sad. Now, of course, you know, Nintendo, if you're watching, I will do. I'll do the job at a lower rate than what your other guy's probably doing. I'm gonna undercut. Hello there, not Kentucky Wario. Hello there, Super Wario Gaming. How's it going? How's it going, man? We're just ranting on business decisions from the big Nintendo. Because it gives me something to talk about. But yeah, I mean, it's how they've treated voice actors recently. It's just no, no good, no good. Nintendo, if you're watching, Nintendo, I will do it at half the rate for a better performance. Bro, just like get me into press events and cons and stuff. We'll be cool. We'll be cool. You can give me half the money you're giving to Mr. Kevin. That's good, man. That's good. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things. It's like, I don't know. I want Nintendo to make the right choices for these franchises that I've grown up with, that I've loved, that have been kind of a safety net at times to me. But it's more so that they want to zag. They want to go that way. You know, they just don't want to make the right move. They want to make the safest and laziest moves possible, and it's kind of sad to see. While also trying to be like, look, we're weird, we're wacky. I'm hip with the kids, skibbity. You know, it's just one of those things. It's kind of like seeing an old person.
It's already 11 p.m.
That it is, Mr. Flower.
You did great today.
Oh yeah, we did. I'm not doing great at this race right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, it's like, even though the goodwill has been burnt down, I still want to be on their side because, you know, the Iwata era and the Reggie era, and, you know, those people are long gone now. Like, Iwata's been gone for 10 years or 11 years, and Reggie's been gone for a few years now as well. It's like all the goodwill from those eras has been burnt to the ground. But even still, it's like, because I grew up in that era, it's like, at the end of the day, I do want to support them. Like, I want so badly just to be able to overlook some of the more egregious actions from the company. But it's just something we can't overlook. As much as I hate to do that. You know? Motherfucker! I don't know. It's like, if there's any way I can kind of round out this little rant, I guess it would be just to say, you know, no more half measures. You know, start doing full measures. And, yeah, I guess it would be, no half measures, and start giving a little bit more of a shit about your voice talent, because, at the end of the day, they are important. They are an integral part of the process of making a game. Also, and I guess that goes with no half measures. Don't get someone just because they fit one of the qualifications of what you want. It's like, oh, well, they're 26 and Charles is approaching 70. It's like, no, don't look at it because of that. Find someone with the right talent. It's like, just because you signed one person on doesn't mean you have to stick with it until the end of time, I guess. But also, on that note, it's like, look, if you want... What should have been done in that scenario is, like, find a good protege and train them. Don't just throw someone into the deep end because you're mad at the main voice actor because he was salty you didn't ask him about the movie. I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. I won't stop talking about that because that's really what happened. Like, Charles Martinet got fired because he was upset that he kind of got shafted on the movie despite doing the characters for, like, 30 years. The fact that he wasn't even considered as, like, the main option while being a professional actor. I mean, I can see why he had the reaction he did, which was that of, I don't know, being upset. And I don't know, I think the shittiest part of it, it's not even that, it's not even that he said anything. It was one of his friends said, Tara Strong, who goes on the con circuit with him. Like, she was like, it should have been Charles, and he, like, you could see he liked the post. And because of that, Nintendo was like, alright, buddy, we're not renewing your contract. And it's like, excuse me? That's just shitty. So, I mean, I've gone over this rant before. It's honestly the reason why I've done the Mario bit. That's what got me started. It was anger towards the fact that it was a half measure taken. Because, it wasn't a clearly, like, I don't know, I guess well thought out decision. It was more so just, oh fuck, we fired Mario, now we gotta find someone fast to replace him. And I mean, that's what it really comes down to. But yeah, that is that rant. I don't know. I mean, I could keep going. Like, here's the thing about Charles. At least they gave him some notice. Samantha Kelly, just saw a new Mario game released, and they're like, by the way, you're fired. And it's like, oh. Okay. Very nice lady, by the way. Very nice lady. I've met her a handful of times. Fuck! But yeah, it's just kind of a sad situation. So, I mean, Nintendo really does need to treat their talent better and not, just be dicks. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Wonderful, even. But yeah, anyway, what have you all been up to this week? How's everyone's week been? Oh. I guess people didn't like the ranting. People didn't like the ranting. You lost a few viewers from that. Yes! Please, for the love of God! Sorry, I was looking at my comments. Big things going on in some comment sections. I don't think the audience liked the fact that I was like, we are still in the brain rot era. We talking about Skibbity. We talking about, Triple T. I think I'm the unk. I called someone, I was like, we are still in brain rot territory, unk. But the fact of the matter is, the chud looked inward and he saw he was indeed the unk. The inner unk superseded all else. Ow! You motherfucker. That was my item box. It was promised to me. You see, I was promised that item box, and you just fucking took it from me. Asshole. Yeah! And we lost the race. Woohoo! Oh no! It's no good. Oh, man. Um. Man, one of my favorite drinks is Milo's Lemonade. It's made with cane sugar and filtered water. Like, here's the thing. I was considering cheaping out and being like, okay, let's get some Minute Maid. Then I saw the ingredients and it was just like slop and chemicals, and I'm like, bro. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, you know, I sure am paying a lot per gallon on this drink. And then I really looked into it and I'm like, you know what? It's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. Okay. Yeah. This weekend I'm gonna be going to a convention in my state. Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I haven't been to like a little con in a while. I need to get back out there and go to more cons. Like, here's the thing. Ow, fuck. I love going to Comic Cons. The only problem is money. And with my jobs, like, being here and there and everywhere, it's more so just I haven't been able to really afford to go to cons. But, you know, I have enough money to do a con this year, so I'm very excited. Like, here's my thing. And I noticed this last year because, I kind of, I had a pretty stable part-time job, but it more so was just, it was my time to go. And, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just get to that point with a job. It's like you have outgrown it as a person. So it's time to go venture forth. And I did. And honestly, I'm not complaining. It hasn't worked out the best for me so far, but you know what? We are still in good spirits about it. We're still in good spirits. Oh, we did not do too hot there. We did pretty shit, but anyway, I mean, the thing about it is no matter what, I like to go to at least one con a year. Preferably more. But recently it's been one a year because employment's just been shaky. Oh, we gotta go find a new lobby in a minute. This is kind of shit. But yeah, no, it's like I love going to cons, but the fact of the matter is, it's like you know, it costs money to go to a con, costs money to travel. Like recently, I've been doing more stateside cons whenever I go, just because you know it's cheaper. It's like, you know, if there's one in the middle of nowhere, I can, you know, just drive home. "2023 was the last really con-heavy year for me. And I love Comic-Cons. I haven't been able to afford it. Yeah, 2023, I went to a few of them. I went to one in, like, January. I went to a few throughout the year. Are you shitting me? A coin in last place! But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's really the thing about it. It's like, cons cost money. But yeah, no, 2023 is the last year I really went to a lot of cons, because I went to one in, like, well, that would technically be 2022, but even still, it's like, I went to some in, like, Cincinnati and Cleveland and Philadelphia, and, you know, it was awesome. Like, here's the thing. It really is Schrodinger's job with this. It's like, you know, or I'm not even sure if that would be a proper comparison, but no, it's like, you know, you can either, you know, have a bunch of free time on your hands to do a bunch of cool stuff and not have the money for jobs, or not have the money for cons, or you can go work a slop job and that will be your only, you know, source of relief for a little bit. That really is kind of the problem with how it works. Like, not to sound like Desmond from Smiling Friends, but it's like, why do we have to live, you know, in such a way to where it's like, it's just momentary relief from a bigger problem, you know? I don't know. And I've talked about this before. It's not, you know... Yes! Because here's the thing. I don't mind working. I will work a job. It's more so just like... And I mean, I'm interviewing for one right now. But it's more so just like... Yeah, let's switch lobbies. This lobby is empty. But yeah, it's like either you have to put up with the most insufferable shit just to have money, or, you know, you can have mental clarity and peace of mind, but you're gonna be broke. Oh. Is this the end of Mario Kart Online for now? Maybe in this lobby. But no, it's... I don't know. It's more so just... It's a societal thing, I guess, because we've been conditioned to... Damn it. You know, this really pisses me off. This really does. This Mario figure that was knocked over, and now the joint split. I mean, it still works. It's just like... It can come out of place, and I don't like that, because this is a very expensive thing now. Alright. Get in there. But no, like, the thing about it, it's just like... There's really something to be said when, you know, working people my age, and I'm young. I'm young. 23 is young. I don't know, but there's just something to be said when the majority of 23-year-olds cannot afford a house or anything. Like, the majority of which, like, are unable to move out to an apartment without going into massive amounts of debt. I mean, it's just... There is something to be said about that, and it's not a good thing to be said, but it's something. And I don't know, the problem is, like, if you say that to certain people, it's like a trigger word. Like, you say that, and then instead of hearing, you know, a rational argument being like, you know, why could I work off the same salary you had when I was a kid? Or yeah, exactly. It's like, why should I work off this, or why is it that when I work off the same salary that you got when you were my age, you could afford a house, I can't afford rent? Why has inflation gotten that bad? And you talk to people about that, and all they hear is, you know, oh, these kids these days, they just don't want to work a job. It's like, are you kidding me? I know people, like, I myself have worked 2 or 3 jobs at once before. And you know, I know that's a lot coming from me because I'm allergic to work. But no. Like, unironically, it's like, I know people who've worked 2, 3 jobs. And it's like, even still, like, doing that just to barely live comfortably? That's insane. I don't know. I mean, here's my thing. I've kind of... become neutral-pilled on it. I think that would be the best way to describe it. Because here's the thing, you know, you can sit there and complain and let it ruin your life or whatever. You can be miserable. Or you can accept the cards you've been given and work from there. And a lot of people don't. They want to sit there and complain, and they want to be like, oh, well, you know, this and that and the other. And it's like, well, here's the thing. Let Uncle Mario give you some information here. Things are fucked. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. Fucking, it's just one of those days. You know what I'm talking about. But no, it's like, I don't know. I've come to the realization that you have to have fun with it. Because there's a massive elephant in the room that no matter how hard you kick and scream and yell until your face turns purple, the older generation is just not going to understand that. Because it's like, it's this weird tunnel vision. Like, you say, oh yeah, I can't afford groceries. And because they've never been in that spot, they're just like, well, how? It's this weird tunnel vision. So, at the end of the day, don't take life too seriously and have fun with it, because that's all you really can do. It's like, what? Are you going to take things seriously and beat your head into the same wall? Because, it's not going to work out the way you think. And I know people who refuse to, see see what's right in front of them. They're like, no, I'm gonna go get a job and work the next 50 years of my life just to afford a house. And it's like, nah. I'm gonna have fun with it. And that's really the most important thing. It's like, and I've thought about this a lot. It's like, at the end of my life, when I am old and gray and everything is said and done, the absolute last fucking thing I want is to sit there full of regret and be like, I wish, I wouldn't have taken things so seriously. I wish, I would have had more fun. And I know people who have been through that situation. It's a terrible thing. It's honestly, like, a very scary thing, because it's like, kind of like Ghost of Christmas Future for me at certain points. Like, I know people who've just been miserable for entire seasons of their life, and it's like, boom. But yeah, no, it's a very scary thought, because it's like, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want by the end of it to, like, it wasn't fun. I wouldn't do it again. I don't know. I kind of see it like, I guess, how can I put this? I guess, like, at the end, I want to look back and say, you know what? If I had it to do over again, I'd do the exact same thing every time. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Fuck! But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of something I've learned. And it took a while to learn because, I don't know, it's weird. I am not the same. I am not the same person I was 10 years ago, and that's a good thing. I've gained, I've lost, I've done a lot of stuff in the past 10 years. And you know what? It's been an interesting time to be alive. And, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot I would change. And honestly, that I think is the best place to be, When you think back on things, don't change a thing. No regrets. That's the best. That's the best way to live. The best way to look at things. You don't want to be full of regret. You don't want to, I don't know, slave away at something that's just not going to pay off. And that's kind of where I'm at with I don't know. I mean, I'm that way a little bit because here's the thing. I have a college degree and I can't find a fucking job. Despite, I did everything I was supposed to, and I have gotten punished for it. So, I mean, here's my thing. Why bother? Maybe that's a pessimistic view of things, but it's more so just, I did everything that everyone told me to. I went to college. I worked my ass off to get through college. I got out with no debt because I worked during college. Yeah, like, I didn't have a whole lot of fun in college, and what do I have to show for it? A piece of paper that's not worth wiping my ass with. So, I mean, it taught me a valuable lesson, and it is a lesson that I am living by today, It's more so just have fun with things. Don't worry about things too much, because at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then it won't pan out. That's kind of where I'm at. I did everything I was supposed to. I did what other people wanted me to do, and what I've got to show for it is nothing but elevated blood pressure levels and getting into a fight with my doctor. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. No, that's an actual thing. Because I was so overstressed during college and during certain parts of my life. And my doctor's like, dude, you need to, like, fucking relax. And they tried to put me on this, like, certain medication that's, like, impossible to get off of. And I told them to fuck off. And they didn't appreciate that. And they sent me home with it. And they're like, okay, you're going to take this. Meanwhile, like, literally, like, a month after I quit the job that I was working at the time, I came back in and they're like, dude, your levels are good. Like, you're healthy as a horse. Must be that medicine that's working. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't take any of that. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't take it. I didn't even fill the prescription. And they got mad at me. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I told you point blank back then that I wasn't going to do it. It was like, because my blood pressure was really high, because I was under, like, a lot of stress. I mean that's what it was over, and, like, honestly, that's been resolved since. That's what it was over. And they were wanting to put me on a bunch of meds, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing dandy. Ah. Sky Garden, let's go! But yeah, I mean, what I was saying though, it's more so just, you know, I did what everyone else wanted me to do. What family members, what, you know, society was like, okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna go to college. I did everything I was theoretically supposed to, and it just didn't work out. So now I'm going to dress up like my favorite Nintendo character, and I'm going to try my damnedest to accomplish what I want to in this life. And if I don't, then I tried. And that's the thing. A lot of people will just refuse to try. They'll be like, oh, it's just a childish thing. I'm gonna go work a slop job and never see my family. That's what I'm gonna do with my life. And it's a very sad, like, kind of existence that a lot of people, like, will push themselves into for no discernible reason. Yeah, hello guys. I am the Reddit mod of r/no work. But no, like, here's the thing. I am willing to work. It's just, like, I don't know. If I hate, like, I don't know. If I'm working a job and it's just making me miserable, then, like, I don't see an incentive to keep on keeping on there. And a lot of people, you tell that to them, their fucking head spins. It's like you're speaking in, like, ancient Sumerian hieroglyphs to them. It's like, what? What do you mean you don't want to be miserable with the life that you've been given? What? What? You don't want to slave away at the same job for 50 years and then, you know, what? You don't want to do something you actually want to do with your life? Or you actually want to do something you want to do with your life? What's wrong with you? And it's just like that, explaining that to some people. It's a very sad and narrow-minded view of the world. It's like, you have to do this, this, and this. And it's like, no, I don't. Not going to do it, not going to do it. I'm going to do what I want, and I'm going to have a good life. And I don't know. It's there's a lot of people who just turn their nose up to that kind of philosophy, and I don't know. I wouldn't even say it's like a selfish philosophy. I'd say it's more so just, in the world we live in today, live with no regrets. Because, I don't know, it's very easy to have regrets. So do your damnedest to not have any. I mean, I got some, but, you know, ever since I really kind of started on this mindset of living, I haven't really had any. Like, there are regrets I have in my life. But since I, you know, started living for myself and not for others, it's like, damn, I don't have a lot of regrets on the way I'm doing things, you know? Like this whole streaming thing, for example, it's like, to some people, it's like, you know, it's a waste of time. You need to spend that time doing something else, like, I don't know, taking extra classes to prepare for a job. And I was like, yeah, no, that was actually suggested to me by a boomer once, and it's like, what is wrong with you? It's like, yeah, just take some LinkedIn courses for free that, you know, it'll make you more valuable as an asset. And it's like, am I getting paid for it? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing extra work unpaid unless it's something I want to do. Like this in itself. The amount of time I do put into YouTube could be considered like kind of like a job in a way. It's like, spend X amount of time a week editing and recording and streaming. It's like, you know, it is a lot of effort. It is. It's not just, I don't know, be playing video games. I gotta like talk during it. Ah! Oh no! It's no good. Mute City, let's go! You know, that's kind of funny. I got a text from my old high school saying that they want me to, like, I don't know, do something or donate money or whatever. After they, like, snubbed my entire class on a graduation, it's like, I'm not giving you a dime. Yes! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. That's great. Wild woods. Wild. Oh, there goes the race. It was fun. Oh no! It's no good. Man. Trying to figure out something to talk about. I mean, here's the thing. I kind of, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about right now. Oh, the con. Yeah, I can talk about that. Yeah, no, the con in Lexington is actually really cool. Like I've been to it a few times. Yeah, I'm going to the one in Lexington and kind of excited for it, you know. Patrick Warburton's gonna be there. So yeah. Hopefully it works out so I can meet him. Blood is Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. That show is Kino. Like, it's a shame that Disney like refuses to put that out anywhere. It's actually kind of Kino. Yeah, no, like, here's the thing about cons. I've been to a few really mid cons, but whew, no, I think the worst con I've been to was it was one in Columbus years ago. Like that one was just ass. I mean, I think part of that can be attributed to my girlfriend at the time. She didn't want to stay for too long after I spent $100 on tickets, and I was kind of pissed. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I looked around the convention center, and there wasn't much there. I think the worst thing at a con, like especially a bigger one, like that was GalaxyCon. GalaxyCon is typically a bigger con. The worst part about that is I traveled 3 hours for people selling Etsy 3D prints and crocheted bees. And that's all that was there. There's a table or two that had like some collectibles and shit, but there wasn't a whole lot. Like, if I go to a con, you know, I expect to see some of that. But the majority of what I personally would want to see is, you know, people with cool shit to sell. Like, Too Many Games was really good about that, actually. I didn't see too many, like, Etsy slop tables. I saw mostly people selling, like, gaming collectibles and goods. Like, nothing pisses me off more than spending $80 just to get in the door. And then it's just, you know, look at these crochet bees I made, $50. And it's like, what? It's like, where's the old issues of Nintendo Power? Where's the, I don't know, where's the action figures? Where's any of that? Nope, we don't have any of that here. You want to crochet bee? It's like, well, that was $80 not well spent. Not well spent at all. And I've had times going to cons where it's just been that. And it puts me in like a sour mood. Because, you know, cons like aren't the cheapest thing to get into. I think the best one still, though, for me, would be the one I went to in Cleveland in 2022. That is still the best con I've been to. Like, vendors were packed with action figures and old gaming collectibles, and it was just a lot of cool stuff. There was a vendor there who had some like sample sheets from the Mario Super Show. That was a good trip. I mean, even aside from the rose-tinted glasses of just hanging out with my girlfriend at the time, like, it was a wonderful trip. I brought my buddy along, and we all had a good time. Got to meet Squidward at that con. Who's actually a very nice guy. Rob Paulson as well. My buddy talked with him about golf. Fuck you! But yeah, no, it was a great con. Like, there was just a lot of people there. There was stuff to do there. And it was just a wonderful con. Indianapolis also throws a pretty good con as well. Man, I miss that time. Because, like, it'll be once every few months, you know, I'd gather up some money. My friends were also stably employed, so they'd gather up some money. We'd all go in on an Airbnb or a hotel or something, and we just hang out. Go to a con, like, far away. And, you know, it was just a really fun experience. Like, if there's any regret that I have right now, it would be just, it's not the most feasible thing to go and do that right now. Not that it's impossible, but it's more so just, everyone's so busy going here, there, and everywhere that, you know, it's just not feasible to organize that kind of thing like it once was. Like, you know, it used to be, you know, a week before, or a week or two before, it's like, hey man, you want to go to this? Hell yeah, let's go. And then, you know, I'd put away money, they would put away money, and we'd be good. We'd go up there, and we'd spend about as much as we wanted to. And then come home at the end of it with stuff and good memories. But now getting everyone together as like I'm getting older, it's getting a lot harder. It's like wrangling fucking cats. 'Cause, you know, oh, it's my girlfriend's birthday or whatever. Oh, it's sorry, I promised to mow the lawn, and it's like, bro, just say you don't want to go. Jesus Christ, don't fucking lie to me. You fucking asshole. Anyway, no, I mean, it happens when you get older, you know. Getting stuff together and organized is a bit harder, but I don't know. Like, that back then, though, it was a really good run. It was a generational run of just, you know, once every 2 to 3 months, we'd pack our bags, take a day off work, and then go to a con. And it was awesome. Fuck. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Cons are really fun. I'm talking about cons because I was talking with my friend at GameStop today, and they're going to the con on a different day than me. But we were just talking about it, and you know, cons are so fun. I miss going to like at least 5 a year like I used to. So I used to hit a con circuit, and it was awesome, but I haven't done that in so long. And honestly, I mean, it's only been 2 years, but even still, it's like, I'd like to go to more cons. It's more so just, you know what? I'm the asshole picking the fucking tour course now. But yeah, like, it's just one of those things that I wish, you know, I could do more. But really, it just comes down to economic factors. Because, you know, like at a con, it's like it's not out of the question that I'll go there, aside from the ticket, and spend like $400, $500. You know, I do spend a lot at cons. That's like a week's that was like a week's wages at one of my old jobs. Actually, no, that was over a week's wages, but even still, it's like, oh hell yeah, we picked a course, New York Minute, let's go. But yeah, no, it's like doing that as often as I once did right now is just not feasible because cash flow is very restricted right now. Just because of the market. It's not even for lack of trying. I mean, I'm required to apply for at least 5 a week, but I apply to like, I don't know, 10, 15. And these are like entry level jobs and they just won't get back to me and it's like, what? So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully one day I can get back into the rhythm of it and we can go to more cons. Because, you know, I'd like to get out there more. Maybe I'd like to meet some of you people. Some of you, no, not all of you, but some of you. No, like here's the thing, I am more than down to meet people, especially fans of the channel, but I gotta be careful about that because, I don't know, there's some people that it's like, you know, I'm fine with talking to you through the screen. And you know what? That's good enough for me. I don't know though. I mean, I gotta be careful with what I say sometimes now, just because of certain things that have happened. But you know, it's more so just, I don't know. I'd like to go to cons again. I'd like to get out more. Because it's fun getting to go to places that, you know, I'm not used to. It's fun traveling. Like, I love to travel. Oh, hell yeah. Get out of my way, Elmo. Yeah! Okay. Man.
Oh, it's 12 a.m.
That it is, Mr. Flower. That it is. I think we're going to go for a little bit longer. Let's see. Think about 12:30. We'll be good. 12:45-ish. Sometime between, I don't know, 20 and 40 minutes. We'll be good for the night. But yeah, no, it's, I don't know. Yeah, no, I need to go to more cons. Just, it gives me something to look forward to. And I haven't had that in a while, because here's the thing. Even the more, like, mundane things that I look forward to, like game releases, it's like, I haven't been doing that as much recently. Because it's like, nothing's been coming out. Like, think about it. I'm a Nintendo guy, and I have the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 is awesome, I love it. But at the same time, it's like, what is new on the Switch 2 that I'm looking forward to? Not a whole lot right this second. It's like Donkey Kong came and went. Donkey Kong is awesome. It's an absolute gem of a game, but it's like, what else do I got to look forward to? I mean, maybe a new Star Fox, considering that he got a redesign for the movie, but that really is just kind of a, wait and see type thing. I mean, Tomodachi Life looks alright, but I don't know. I wish that there was more to do with my Switch 2. I bought it for a specific purpose. I bought it so that I could get the best output out of these Switch games, and you know what? It's done wonders. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, look at this. This game has aged gracefully. Like, it's still beautiful to look at. But especially with, like, some of the Switch 2's, like, enhanced processors and stuff, it's a wonderful thing to look at. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's kind of put themselves in a weird drought too early on for the console for its own good. Because they're like, oh, why aren't Switch 2 units moving? And it's like, we got Donkey Kong. It's Donkey Kong and a whole lot of re-releases, and that's about it right now. You know what? We'll take Maple Tree. We'll take it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I need to, like, start getting better at finances so that I can afford to take these wonderful trips. because I love traveling. Even if it means, taking a few days off the stream. It's nice to go out and see the world, touch grass. Whenever I go out and touch grass, like the drawing of the hamster, and he's got the one tooth out, and he's like, "Ugh." That's literally me. Yeah, no, like, here's my thing. A lot of the stuff I like to do, it's really fun, but it's more so just, it's kind of expensive. Like cons. As I said, like $500 a con, give or take. Like hotel and whatever merchandise I buy included in that. Oh, and ticket. It's like it's a $500 trip. Kind of expensive, but you know what? It's a joy to do. And good memories are made along the way. Yeah! Whee! Aw, son of a bitch. Yep, and that is the race, my friends. Oh! We came back at the end. We came back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad in the slightest. Big Blue! Why are you blue? Yeah, we'll do a few more races. You know what? We'll take Calamari Desert. I'ma love Calamari Desert. It is so cool. I haven't gotten a single fucking item, Waluigi. Get what you fucking deserve. And now I'm in 9th. And I'm in 11th. That's awesome. So cool. That's it. Yes! Man, Mario Kart Wii was such a good game. I'm glad they brought a bunch of the tracks back from it. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Man. Gotta grow this out a little better. You can kind of see the mustache here, but I gotta grow it better. Yes! Got what I wanted award. This is so cool. Yeah! Oh! Oh my god! That's great! Wonderful! Excellent! Fuck you, Junior, for trying to take away my first place. God. Oh, it's this one again. That's so cool. That wasn't funny. Glad to see my item was put to good use. Did you notice that the plane has a fucking mustache? That's awesome. See, that's a reference to the fact that I can't grow a proper mustache right now. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You know what? We'll do one more race. One more race. As long as it's not fucking Wii U Rainbow Road, then we'll do one more race. I swear to God, if that track gets picked, it's just over. It's over. Oh no. That's no good. I can live with this. I can live with this. I think this will be our last race for tonight. You know what? What a race to end on. An absolute banger of a track. Hey! That's not fair, asshole! Yeah, maybe we should have ended on the last race, but that's okay. We're in 4th. We're not doing bad. Let's go! Okay. Yes! Nice. It's so nice. Yeah, I think this is a good place to leave off. But you know what? It's been a lot of fun today. I gotta be honest, I think it's a good choice to kind of have this as a mainstay, you know, Fridays. Just do something simple like Mario Kart or Mario Party or Mario whatever or Mario Maker or Smash or something like that. Something that's not just one of the main games I'm playing. It kind of breaks things up a little bit. But yeah, good stream tonight. Good stream. I'm probably not going to be doing anything tomorrow. We'll see, though. We'll see. I might. It really just depends. Because I've kind of realized Saturday nights are my worst performing stream days, but Friday is also a gamble, too. So we'll see. We'll see what we see. And we won't see what we won't see. But yeah, I know for sure Sunday we'll be back. And Sunday, I am planning on doing some sort of non-Mario game. I mean, I'm still weighing options. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think for now, that's going to be it. So, I guess with all that said, it's been fun. It's been real. I even think that it's been real fun. But it's a time for Mario to go. So I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kentucky Mario, and I will see you all next time. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later. Mario, think all of you all are fantastic. Okay, bye bye.